Good morning. This is second lecture, right? So this is the outline again I'm reading. So we have done some of the topic from the first unit. Introduction to database management system. We have done purpose of database system application. So up to this topic we have done in first lecture, right? I hope you learned that also. So today we will discuss view of data, database language, database system structure, and if time permit, we'll discuss the data models. So briefly, I'm going through that. So these are the topic. These are topic we are covering first lecture. This is also a cover purpose of the database system, application of database system, drawback of file system. We have done this also. And today I'm discussing this level of abstraction. So you all know what is abstraction, right? Hiding details, right? Hiding details. So how this abstraction achieve in DBMS? It's most important question, and here is also a challenges. Remember, what is the question? Question is that how we are going to be achieve the abstraction in DBMS. Another way, how the abstraction is implemented in DBMS. Yeah, how the abstraction is implemented in DBMS, or what are the ways we can achieve the abstraction in DBMS. Okay, remember these are the, I'm addressing this question for you. I'm repeating again, how the abstraction is achieved in DBMS, what are the ways the abstraction is achieved in DBMS. So these today you will get to know that how the abstraction is important and what way the DBMS will be achieved, right? So there are level of abstraction. It is called as a transparency level in DBMS also. So if some point is not highlighted in presentation, but it is, I will discuss by elaborating it, right? So level of, it also called as a level of transparency, right? Level of transparency in DBMS. It means that the level of abstraction in DBMS, same thing. Level of transparency or transparency views in DBMS, right? One and the same. So level of abstraction. There are three basic level of abstraction in DBMS. First level is physical level. So at physical level, it describes how the record is stored in DBMS. Just remember this statement, the physical level, right? So it is a bottom-up level, right? It's a bottom level, right? In this level of abstraction, and on this level, the data is structure, how data is stored, underline. So this underline. So this is how record is stored in DBMS. We take example that we have a hardware, we have the memory, right? So memory at the physical level, right? And how the data is stored. So this study has been done at the physical level. Second level is describe how data is stored or a relationship among the data, right? So this, just wait, somebody is right, is there, right? Just wait. As I said, I'm not going to be admit it later on. It is, you can join it. Madhura Deshpande. If you want to, just remember it. If you want to join through personal mail ID, you should be get ready by 9:45. Otherwise, don't try to send the message, right? And I'm not going to be admit you. Just clear to you also. If you admitted by MMIT, then you can join by any times. And if you are admitting by your own personal ID, don't join middle of the lecture. I'm not going to accept it, right? Remember from the next lecture. Second level is logical level. Sometimes it is also called as a conceptual level. So conceptual level describes the data stored in database and the relationship among the data. Remember, here is the word very important, relationship. So it is a logical word, right? It is a logical words. So data is reside at the physical level, right? And how the data is structured among themselves, how they are associated with one another, right? Let's the employee data. Let's employee data. So employee data, employee having the ID, employee having the name, employee having the department name, employee having the salary, right? So these all the data is logical data and it is associated with that employee only. If employee change, this data is will be changed. Means this data is logically associated with the employee. So this is a structure at the logical level, right? There is a certain logic associated. If there is two employee, the employee in a particular organization associated with by certain logic, and this logic is studied or described as a logical level, or this level is also called as a conceptual level. I'm repeating again. So at this level, the data described, or at this level describe data stored in a database and how the relationship among the data, how the logical relationship between the data, how they are associated with underlying. So this study or this implementation has been done at the logical level. Third level is view level. It is a topmost level. On this level, the user get directly interact with a database or directly interact with DBMS system. So view level has certain application program, so which hide the details of the data types. We can also hide the information for the security purpose. We can explain with example. We having the DBMS system, right? Let's university database system, and I will with that example, university DBMS system, we can describe these three levels. So application level, right? So as I said, on the application layer, user get interact with that. You are the user and you want to access your result. So you can access university portal, right? You can enter your SIT number, your password, you will get the result. You are at the view level. So there is a security implementation also. So what is security implementation? You can see your result only. You cannot be see the other one result, right? So this is a security purpose, right? So which hides certain details of the other also. Means you are interacting at the view level with the help of certain application program. Yeah, you don't know how the data is reside and where it reside. Yeah, so you only get your data. So you are interacting at the view level. Yeah, you are at the view level. So logical level, how the data is associated. Yeah, how the data is associated. What is the relation between subject? Yeah, how much mark is assigned, on what basis the result is calculated, what is maximum marks, how result is calculated, what is the average. So this all calculation has been done and described at the logical level. Yeah, and physical level is the storage, the store, where it is stored at the where it is stored, on which server it's stored. Yeah, so this we don't know. Yeah, every layer hides certain details below that layer, right? View level hide the details below that. Logical level hide whatever it is. We don't know what logic is there. Yeah, so this logical level hide everything. Physical level hide the where it is actually located. Yeah, one cannot be find the server location. So it means every layer responsible for hiding certain details, and hiding certain details means achieving the abstraction. So we are achieving the abstraction because of have the certain purpose. Just purpose is that the security concern. Secondly, only legitimate user can access particular data. Yeah, authentical user can access the data. To avoid the attack also. Yeah, if how the data is reside, somebody enter in the system and they get modified that, and that should not be happen. They should not be know what logic has been implemented in the underlying system. So right, so these all are the care has been taken in DBMS with the help of level of abstraction. Yeah, so there are three level of abstraction: physical level, logical level, it also called as conceptual level, and view level. Yeah, so moving forward, we can show you this is a way architecture of DBMS system, how this, right? So view level, logical level, and physical level. Question may arises or question may come in exam. Explain the level of abstraction or explain the level of transparency. You should have to draw this diagram and explain this level. That's it. Moving forward, so database schema. So remember, what is a schema? Database still we know, right? So what is the database means? Collection of data, logical data which are interrelated, called as a database. What is a schema? Schema is closely relevant to the structure. Yeah, closely relevant to the structure. Bird view. Yeah, bird view. Building structure. Yeah, building structure. It is a schema. Yeah. So before implementation of DBMS system, one should know the schema of DBMS, structure of DBMS. So we will read that from presentation. A DBMS schema is the skeleton structure that represents the logical view of the entire DBMS. It defines how the data is organized and how the relations among them are associated. It formulates all the constraints that are to be applied on the data. Yeah, I'm repeating. Just remember the word. What is the schema? Schema is a skeleton structure. Schema is a structure. If DBMS schema is come, then it is a DBMS structure, and we need to be get it ready before implementation. Yeah, if you want to design university DBMS, you should have the bird view. We have the structure. You should have the schema of it. What schema? What is the schema? So what are the entities? What are the relationship between? What is the data? So that will become. So remember, what is the schema? Somebody asked you. Schema is nothing but the overall structure of DBMS system. Yeah, schema is nothing but the overall structure of DBMS system. A database schema defines its entities. What is entity? I will elaborate later on, if time permit today. Right? A database schema defines the entities and the relationship among them. Very much important. Database schema defines its entity and this relationship among them. It contains a descriptive detail of the database, yeah, which can be depicted by means of schema diagram. It's database designer who designed the schema to help programmer to understand the DBMS and make it useful. Nothing more. If I am the designer, if I am the data, I am the responsible person for the implementation of DBMS, I should have the correct schema of my DBMS. If I am only the responsible as a designer, then I should have the schema and I should be give that schema to the implementer or programmer. That's it, nothing more. So in this all, only thing is that you should understand what is the schema and what is the database schema. Schema is overall structure and database schema is nothing but the overall structure of DBMS. That's it. So this is right, as if you map this schema with the level of transparency. So there is a structure at view